name is Galen Ross, and I'm the director of Title Shot. Years ago, we were here filming. It's probably one of the last documentaries that was shot on 16mm film. It all started at Gleason's, what I call the holy grail of boxing gyms, where boxers and trainers have made history. From Jake LaMotta to Roberto Duran to Muhammad Ali and Irish Bobby Cassidy, who's one of the stars of our film. With extraordinary cinema verite footage and ringside action, it's the story of a young junior middleweight professional boxer, 25-year-old Godfrey Nyakana, and his title quest.
5 minutes backstage, 5 minutes till the beginning of tonight's show. 5 minutes.
We're next, buddy, we're next. This is it. I take charge, yeah?
I had the pleasure of meeting our first guest this evening about 1 year ago, and my father currently trains him. He's a junior middleweight contender, ranked 5th by the WBC, 9th by the WBA. Ladies and gentlemen, Godfrey Nyakana.
That's the true essence of him. A warrior. Yeah, he's a warrior. He wants to fight. There's nothing else he wants to do but fight. That's his life, and that's it.
When you come to boxing and you get into boxing, it's a science. It's a piece of art, you know. That's the way I could best describe it.
You really love it.
I love it.
My name is Bobby Cassidy Jr., and I'm a boxing journalist. And I've covered many of the fighters and characters featured in this film, Title Shot. They're courageous, they're funny, they're brave, and they're tough. It's a journey into a world that almost doesn't exist anymore.
Pop the jab. Be first with it.
This is a business. Boxing is a business. It's not a hobby. And so if you buying or you have an investment in a commodity, or in this case if you have an investment in an individual and that individual doesn't look like it has a lot of potential, you get rid of it.
I wouldn't let a fighter disappoint me. You know, if he doesn't give me his all, I'm not going to train him.
I'm Bruce Silverglade. I'm the owner of Gleason's Gym. I've been the owner for the past 35 years. I've been here when this film started over 20 years ago. It was a great start, and I know it's going to have a great finish. I'm here to tell you, you should fund this film. It's an exciting film. It's something that has boxing history in it. I think it's very important because it tells a good story about boxing.
Godfrey's pursuit of a championship is like a roller coaster of fights that took us from New York to the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles.
Forum in Inglewood, California. Prime welcomes you.
Along the way, we met up-and-comers like Sugar Shane Mosley, who's become one of boxing legends, and people who are no longer with us, like the great cutman Al Gavin and trainer Angelo Dundee. Godfrey's story is a universal and timeless one. It could be about boxing or any goal that you put your heart into and that can break your heart too.
Godfrey was one of the hardest working fighters I ever met. The sacrifices he made coming from Uganda, living in the Bronx, looking for the best training every day, were second to none. He was dedicated to his sport and dedicated to his craft, and he's certainly somebody worthy of getting to know in this film.
I have to fight for my life. If I don't fight in the ring after my career, I have to fight in the daily life. Everybody's fighting in the daily life. You have to survive.
Back then, we had enough money to shoot the film and process the negative, but because it was film, it was very expensive to finish. So we put it in the vault, thinking we would come back to it in a short while. But life and circumstances intervened. Other documentary films took precedent, and before we knew it, 20 years flew by.
I don't know what they're doing all 20 years to don't finish my film. So what happened? You don't finish that film yet, 20 years. You go bank and rob a bank. Everything is hard. Nothing is easy in life.
There's definitely theatrical and television potential for Title Shot, but we can't explore this until people can see what we filmed. Now working on a digital platform, we can transfer the thousands of feet of film, color correct it, digitize it, and sync the audio to picture. The film that we were able to process back then is what you've seen so far. Just the tip of the iceberg, representing only the first few days of filming.
Oh, so this love in my life went away somewhere new. My heart was broken when I found that this was true. Oh yeah, because I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm so crazy about our love. One day, oh, one day.
Take control, get your hands, that's it. 1, 2, that's it. Again, bro. Come on. Okay, he did good, really good. It was a good test. Good test, good test. He fought a perfect fight. In and out boxing, this was the best. Anyone? I feel great, very excited about it because he's a dangerous guy. The guy had 23-10 record himself. He was, you know, he wanted his ranking bad. You could see that. Like he stayed right into the end of this fight. He was fighting. He was trying. So the fight was never taken for granted.
How far do you think you are from realizing the American dream?
Sometimes you have to make, sacrifices in life. And for the moment, I'm benefiting from the sacrifice I made. You always remember you don't have a lot of chances in life. You have 1, 2 chances, 3 chances the most. And when those chances are gone, they'll never come back. I'm definite that I'll make it. If I stay focused like I am now, my people move me right, I'll make it. I'll make it.